Messed it up. Hi, and welcome back to the show. I have the pleasure of having with us today an upcoming financial services star who's creating waves from her offices in Virginia Beach, Virginia. Maybelle Campo has been in financial services for the past 15 years, leaving her position in the Philippines as a gallery curator. She got her first insurance license in California and later moved to Virginia Beach, where she has focused on the real estate industry as a loan officer, a real estate agent, and a real estate investor. When the real estate market plunged, she took a second look at the life insurance field, and what she saw amazed and inspired her to forge ahead with the mission she is pursuing with a passion. Maybelle, thank you very much for joining us on the program today.
Thank you.
So, Maybelle, there's been a flurry of radio interviews with you in the past couple weeks. You've been on different internet and national radio with the same intensity we see in celebrities who are trying to promote their newest films. What's the reason for this?
Well, we have a very, very passionate mission that we are trying to pursue. First of all, a lot of people nowadays have to find out that there is a change in the way that life insurance, as we know it, has to be looked at. Life insurance no longer is something that we buy so that we can leave something behind to the people that we leave behind. Nowadays, people are living longer, they're saving less, but they're getting disabled and they're getting ill or experiencing a lot of chronic or critical illness. And we want to be able to reach our clients before they become uninsurable so that we know that they can get the coverage that they need.
So you're referring to a new concept. Can you explain that a little bit further?
Okay, like I said, life insurance used to be something that we buy so that we can leave something behind to our family members or to our favorite charities. But as people live longer, they are prone to a lot of things. For example, nowadays children from 19, younger people from 19 to 40 years old are the ones who are more prone to high blood pressure. And when things happen and they're not able to function correctly, let's say there's a stroke, and they lose 2 out of the 6 activities of daily living, that becomes a chronic illness. And when that happens, if you have a regular life insurance, your agent will say, I'm sorry, I feel for you, but you still have to die before we can give you your death benefit. The new type of life insurance nowadays, especially the couple of companies that we sell our insurance for, they'll be able to give the death benefit to the insured with the insured not dying. So it is now called life insurance. You don't have to die to lose.
And all these benefits you're referring to sound like benefits that we would get from a life insurance policy.
First, then people will, the life insurance will pay for hospital bills, for medicines, for doctor's visits, for medical things, but they will not pay for the mortgage if the insured becomes incapacitated. The health insurance will not pay for the college education of the child who may have to stop doing what he needs to do because the father or the breadwinner has become disabled. So this is something that's really very revolutionary.
Well, with all these benefits you're talking about, I mean, you have to pay an arm and a leg for the coverage?
Oh, definitely not, because what we have here are what's called the accelerated benefit rider. They give you a portion or a part or even the whole death benefit, but it's something that they will pay for anyway when the insured dies, but they're able to give it at a discounted rate or a discounted amount initially without the person having to die. So it is no cost rider. It's called accelerated benefit rider, and it's no cost to the people. It's a wonderful concept.
But Maybelle, this concept does seem entirely new. But traditionally, we buy life insurance to leave behind money after death, right?
Yeah, but if a person, can live up to 100 years, but in between getting to that 100 years, a person can get chronic or critical illness, or any of the things that are called the diseases of modern civilization. How is a person supposed to function? It is very hard for a bread earner or even an individual who is single to have somebody to rely on to be able to provide the things that you need when you are handicapped. We don't want to become a burden to our families. We don't want to become a burden to society, as a matter of fact. So, the insurance companies have started to evolve with the way that, society is living right now. Whereas before, they didn't have a lot of the medicines and the medical breakthroughs that allows them to live longer. Right now, people can live up to 100 or more than 100. So insurance companies are changing the way that they are catering or that they are giving their service to the people. Otherwise, it's going to be useless for a person to, to continue paying for the policy, or they may not be able to pay for it because, when you get handicapped, where are you going to get the money to pay for the premiums?
So
it's very different.
So let's get to the point here. So how can our viewers benefit from this kind of business opportunity?
Well, the business opportunity is that we are very, very ground floor, meaning there's not a lot of people right now who are able to sell this product. We only have 2 companies. One is a 160-year-old company out in Vermont, in Montpelier, Vermont, and they are the ones who actually were the trendsetters here. They pioneered it. And insurance companies pay a lot of commissions to people who would like to sell the product. Let me explain to you, Kirsten. An insurance company will pay a portion of the first year's premium, not just the first month's premium, but they will advance to you the first year's premium. And people get contracts in life insurance. That is the percentage of the annual premium that is going to be paid to the agent once the policy is going to be approved. At the same time, our company has a multi-level marketing type structure where I can build teams all over the country, and I can build different offices in different states. And by the process of reciprocity, I just have to have my license in Virginia, and I can do business all over the country.
So, Maybelle, how big is the actual market out there for someone who wants to embark in this kind of career?
Oh, it's huge, because in America, there are about 150 million households, and 70% of those households have some form of life insurance. But all of these are insurance that you have to die to be able to get the death benefit. So it's pretty much like having a beeper when it's already the age of cell phones. So, most of these policies will have to be replaced one way or another. So your market is, right now, without the babies being born, you have about 80 million households that have to have their policies replaced.
So, well, tell us what's required to actually, for somebody to actually come and join your team.
Okay, all you have to have is like a deep desire to work and make a huge income. And of course, you have to have your license. But the first step that they have to do is they can give us a call or visit our website, PFA of hr.biz, and somebody will basically return their call and teach them how they can get licensed and how they can come on board.
Well, that's very interesting. Thank you very much for joining us and spending some time explaining this new opportunity to us, Maybelle. We appreciate your time.
Thank you so much, and you have a nice day.
Thank you. We've been speaking with Maybelle Campo. She is the Senior Field Director with Premier Financial Alliance of Hampton Roads. Check out their website. It is pfaofhr.biz. Their phone number, if you'd like to reach them directly, is 757-779-2226. Thank you, everyone, for joining the show again today. See you soon.